Hello everyone, Mark Callender with the Callender Home Team, and thanks for watching today. There has been a lot of talk about mortgage rates, and that is the number one question that I get. When I get a question from a buyer or seller, where are mortgage rates going to go? I say that when you listen to the news and they get the expert on and they're talking about rates, you hear the name or you hear the word forecast a lot. To me, that's what I call their best guess. So we're going to talk about rates today. I'm not going to give you lots of details of where rates are right now, anything like that, but I want to talk to you about maybe if you're looking for a home, why you shouldn't wait. Now, I had a client event I did with about 24 people that came through, and this is the exact topic we talked about, and this really hit home with some of the people that attended. Why you don't need to be afraid of today's mortgage rates, whether they rise or whether they drop, which is great. What you need to be aware of is buy when you are ready, when you have the money for down payments, when you have the funds to do everything you need to do to make that move. And that's something we can talk about in a personal conversation. Many of my buyers or potential buyers come to me and they ask, what should I do? And we kind of go over a scenario with them. Today's rates are a little bit above 6%, and a 30-year fixed mortgage of 6% would make the median priced home affordable for about 5.5 million more buyers out there. And so if it drops just a little bit, if it drops just a little bit below 6%, we are going to see a psychological move in the market. Buyers are going to jump off the fence and they're going to flood the market. And if you've waited, you're going to be in that mix. And now you're going to be competing with those buyers on properties that you want to make an offer on, and you potentially could be making an offer much higher than list price, because now it's like psychologically you can't miss out on that home when you should have bought that home 6 months ago. And so in 2026, they are guessing, and that's the word I'm going to use, they are guessing that rates are going to drop in the high fives. That's the word I'm getting. Whether they do or not, it's like a weather forecast. It's a best guess, let's be honest. We talk about that psychological move. If you do it now, you might be paying a higher interest rate, but you can't claw back on a price. And what I mean by that is you pay more for an interest rate right now, and I'm not going to say they're going to drop in the fives. I never will. You've got loan officers and agents out there saying, well, just buy the house now because interest rates are going to drop. There's no guarantee about that. I want to be clear that I'm not telling you they're going to drop. But what I am going to tell you is if they do drop, you cannot claw back on that interest or on that price that you paid for the home 6 months from now when you paid $30,000 over list price. What you can claw back on is if those rates drop, you may be able to get a rate in the mid to upper fives. And again, I'm not telling you that's going to happen, but that's how this works. You want to be in the driver's seat right now when you are buying a home, because there's a lot of sellers out there where their properties are sitting on the market and they're getting no showings. That's the market we are currently in. So if you're thinking about buying, contact me. Let's talk about a strategy to get you in a home at potentially a lower price than what they're listing it at, and possible ways we can even get your rate bought down by a potential seller. There's ways that we can work this. So feel free to reach out. This is what I've got for you today, but I can't express enough to reach out to myself or a mortgage professional or another agent. I don't care, but get out there and start looking if you are ready to buy. Don't wait for the rates to drop. Thanks for watching and have a great day.